Hello, welcome to URL. 'Tis I, Courtney Miller, the host of the show all about the internet and all things online, including me and the people on this couch who are very online. I have the one and only Monét Exchange, my favorite drag queen, icon. You're a singer, you're a host, you do all kinds of things, and you were on Traders, which is probably the thing that everybody wants to bother you about nowadays. And of course, I also have on the couch Chance McCrary, my fellow Gemini. That's how that's your...
And I just am a trader.
Oh.
Just in my real life.
Yeah, so we play. Oh my God, we always talked about getting people from Traders on our show Werewolf. We do a lot of werewolves.
Oh, werewolf, love werewolf.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I just put one on my YouTube. We did want a little game at the house. But I'm more of a Secret Hitler fan though than werewolf.
The way the game is played is way more interesting.
Yeah, it's more solid.
You can sneak shit in there.
Yeah, very sneaky.
Yeah.
We just don't like to speak his name.
I know. I was like, should they do like a rebrand?
They did Secret Sith.
Yeah, so it's
Secret
Star Wars.
Sith.
It's Star Wars, but like they kind of, it didn't work. It kind of changed. It was harder.
Yeah.
So maybe we should make our own.
Honestly.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Like vampires or something.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Yes.
Ooh, vampires and werewolves. That's cute.
That is cute.
It
I
is
like
cute.
that. We
And
do
the
have to
art is like
portray.
really hot vampires.
Yes.
I love that. Sexy traders. Yeah, we've been tradering at each other, lying in many games. But today, I want to talk about your life online. The internet loves you.
I love the internet.
Adores you. You know, you had a whole, not a meme. It was a very fun, awesome thing about your Drag Race career with the sponge.
Oh, God.
The sponge wardrobe challenge.
Sponge,
but
yeah.
honestly, I'm a sponge for any content that you're in. And you've done a lot of different stuff online.
Yeah, I have done a lot of, I love being online. I'm so happy that I was like born in the time of the internet. I'm like, could you imagine being born in like the 60s?
Oh, what were they doing?
What were they doing? Just like
Drugs,
looking
girl.
at each other all day, drugs.
Drugs and the funnies in the paper.
Yeah. Also, that's when the drugs was good.
Yeah.
So maybe I do want to be in the 60s.
Hold on. Wait, no.
Monét,
Yeah.
what is your relationship with the internet right now?
My relationship with the internet is pretty good. Coming off of Traders, I did that Survivor like influencer island thing.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, girl, they brought 8 influencers.
Okay. Why are you putting that in quotes?
Because I wouldn't classify myself as an influencer.
I don't think
you're
that's
an-
your main.
Yeah, like I was
You're
there
an
was
artist,
someone
a
like
drag queen.
Yeah,
And many
like
things.
Comedian.
like opera singer.
Okay.
Yes.
Add it to the rest of
As we say in Germany, Eastern Opernsänger.
Oh,
Well, I don't say that in Germany. I don't say nothing in Germany.
But like they had like real influencers like Faith Montoya. She's like a big TikToker. She's like an
Okay.
actual influencer.
Okay, I
I'm
see.
not that. But anyway, they brought us down to Fiji. And it was one of those things, I got the email and I was like, is this a joke? Because I get all these like fake things like, come on Chelsea
Yeah.
Handler's podcast. The pay is $3,000. It's like, it's always like a joke, a fake thing. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me just send it to my agent just in case. And it ended up being a real thing. So they flew 8 of us to Fiji and we did like 48 hours on the act and played actual Survivor. It was dope. It was really
Wait,
dope.
that's sick. That's
Yeah.
nice that you didn't have to be there for 40 days as well.
Yeah.
And you didn't get voted off. So.
Yeah, but they like, I thought they were gonna like be easy on us and like, or give us like, treat us with like kid gloves. No, baby. They stuck us on an island. We literally, they with 3 cameras and we had to make our own shelter. We had to, they gave us a bag of rice and they gave us a flint to do fire, but we couldn't do fire because it was raining
yeah.
the whole time.
Oh, no.
Hell no.
It rained on us, and you don't have your phone, so I'm just guesstimating, but it was like from like 3 p.m. until like 6 a.m. the next day, pouring rain on us. I was like, what if we get sick and die? What's gonna happen?
Also, what are you going to do on your phone? Do they got service out there?
Yeah, there is no service. But at least I want to just have the comfort of my
Okay,
phone.
that makes sense.
I'm a child of the internet. I love my phone.
Oh my gosh. I would expect them to go a little bit easy on you
No.
guys.
No. It was legit.
And then you were recently on Jeopardy, YouTube, right?
Oh, yeah, my God, I forgot I did the Jeopardy
Yes, you
thing.
did. And I felt like, based on the beginning questions, I was like, oh, they're going easy on you guys.
I
That's
mean,
what it
they're
felt
pretty
like.
easy. So I'm a big fan of Celebrity Jeopardy, which
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
yeah.
once a year.
Yeah.
And Celebrity Jeopardy is like, if Real Jeopardy is a 10, Celebrity Jeopardy is like maybe like a 6, 7.
Okay.
And this
6,
YouTube,
7. Don't you do that.
Oh, 6, 7.
No,
We
you
can't
guys.
escape it. We cannot escape it. Okay, sorry. So it's about there. Okay.
And then so the YouTube one was probably like a 5.
Okay.
Like 5, you know what I mean? So it was pretty
softer.
easy
Yeah.
question. But Rebecca Black was blowing us out the water.
Oh.
Like Friday, I guess. That's all her something, girl.
Yeah, she was studying, I guess.
She really was.
That's what she doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
But the thing about Jeopardy that really messes you up is the clicker. The clicker is the real thing. Like, that's half the
Really?
game. Yes.
Just being quick.
You have to be
Okay.
quick. But not just that. So when Ken finishes the question, as soon as he finishes it, like the last T or consonant of his last word, there's a light that goes on the side of the screen, which tells you that your clicker is active. If you click before that, it locks you out for 0.25 seconds.
What?
So there's a whole I know.
It's like Mario Kart.
I know there's a
Oh, yeah,
there's a
like your
whole
car makes
math. There's a whole like strategy between just clicking. So you can know the answers, but if you click too early, you're locked out.
Oh my God. Because we have Beppardy on our Smosh Pit channel where it's just
Beverly, I did that in the 60s.
and we have these little buzzers that like people be just buzzing before the question's done and it's never fair. You're just quick and you get it.
Well,
but-
penalize them, punish them.
Yeah, I guess I should
Flog
just,
them.
we should just
Punish
be punishing
them.
them
Yes,
more.
flog those motherfuckers. Oh, can I curse?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
And more.
Flog those motherfuckers. Also, it's on the same set as Wheel of Fortune, which we got some details about Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White has been doing Wheel of Fortune since the very beginning of the show.
Oh my gosh.
And she still does it, and she only works. Guess how many days a year Vanna White works?
Oh my God. 300. Is that too many? How many?
out of the 365.
Do they have an episode every day? I don't know.
I don't know.
She works 35 days a year. That's it. And that's all Vanna White has to do.
I'm so proud of
And
her.
Vanna White, and her entire career is this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And she's making, I'm sure, millions of dollars a year.
Oh my
I
God.
know. She's living the dream.
That's amazing. Chance,
Yeah.
what's your dream? What's your dream game show to be on?
And reality shows don't count.
Oh no, you can do that too. That's because you've done them all.
I wish.
I think my answer used to be Survivor, and the more I think about it, I'm like, it would be nice to get skinny. But like, I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm not doing the bugs. I'm not doing all the scrapes and scratches that I see all over them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Especially if
yeah.
I'm like gonna scar and things. I feel like I scar easily.
No, I need lotion.
So,
I need moisturizer. I can't be dry.
what's that? Guess that lyric. Guess that tune. Are those two different shows?
Guess that lyric and guess that too.
Guess that lyric. Guess that tune. What's that song?
I don't know this.
Is that the one with Keke Palmer
Yeah.
and Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah. What is that?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
just like a game on. Do you want to go on Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, I'll go on Jimmy Fallon.
I'm sure you will one day. I feel like that's
awesome.
I think Smosh will be on Jimmy Fallon one day. Who
For
knows?
sure,
Who knows?
for sure. Wait,
Yeah.
what's yours? What's your dream show?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if I've thought a lot about traders, but I feel like I'd want to be a faithful. I know. I grew up Mormon. Listen, I left the Mormon church when I was 12, and I still have a Jiminy Cricket. I can't lie. I'm so afraid. It's so hard. And I try in Werewolf, but
yeah.
you know.
I think traders would be awesome, but I would want to be a trader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone said, Candace said something really good. She said, the show is not called Faithfuls.
Yeah.
It's called
I know.
Traders.
Yes.
It's true.
You need to be
You want to be a trader.
Yes.
It's
Because here's the
true.
thing, y'all. The traders have all of the power. And Bob and I have gone back and forth on this because he's played as a trader. I played it as a faithful.
right.
And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, Monet, it's just a veil of power. I'm like, what do you mean it's a veil? But they literally they know what everyone's roles are,
Mm-hmm.
and they get to like murder people. What do you mean they have all the power?
And here it is too. The righteous faithfuls are so annoying.
They are so annoying.
It is not fun to watch at all.
Yes.
Like when you're like, I'm a faithful and I'm gonna lead everyone in this charge, and I know
Oh,
it.
they got cringe.
That's not good TV.
I
we
hate
want
it.
good TV.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Alan, I cursed today. Alan coming made me a faithful.
Yeah.
Listen, my entire life is about gaslighting, girl bossing, and stealing and cheating. I would have been a masterful trader.
I wanted
Yeah.
it for you.
I wanted it for me.
Yeah.
They're literally compilations online that Monet gaslighting, blah, 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 blah. I would
Yeah.
also just to do it to such a huge room of white people.
Oh
Yes.
my God, yeah.
Just to lie to
100%.
them.
Do you think because Bob the drag queen got to be a trader the previous season, they're like, well, they can't do a
100%.
drag queen? Like,
Yeah,
or
but
something
here's the
like
thing. There's
that?
no rhyme or reason to traders. Like, who would have thought there would have been 3 housewives? You
Yeah.
know,
I
And,
know.
like just like so people would have thought that.
Yeah, that's
but I
true.
think I could have convinced them otherwise.
Yeah.
You know.
This episode of URL is sponsored by ZocDoc. You know what's the worst? Realizing you haven't scheduled your doctor's appointments and feeling so overwhelmed that you don't even know where to look. Like, how am I supposed to know if I should go to this doctor or not? Is there an office in my neighborhood? What is happening? That's why I use ZocDoc.
ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you can find someone you love. ZocDoc allows you to view thousands of verified patient reviews to give you a real sense of who your doctor is. I'm online, I get it. I love hearing people's feedback about their experiences. And ZocDoc has more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states. That means in-network appointments and finding locations near me. I literally needed to find an allergist immediately after having a reaction to something, and I found not only someone within 10 minutes of me, but I was able to get an appointment that day. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/URL to find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc.com/URL. ZocDoc.com/URL. Thanks, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this message.
Back to the show. Okay, so as you go on these different projects, do you feel like you notice your feeds change with the audience that's like meeting you? Do you know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because I get I get to dip my toe into other fan bases and see how they react. I think that the craziest one so far weirdly was Survivor, because Survivor fans get really also it's been going on for what, 26 years?
Yeah.
They're 50 seasons, so their fan base is really rabid, and just that little rinky-dink YouTube influencer version we did, they were really intense about it, like commenting all on the things. So
intense in a way that they're like, "Oh, you did such a bad job," or
like
okay,
that,
okay.
Yeah,
is it like, "I could have done so much better. They should have done this, and this."
I'm like, "Oh, really, Sarah? Let's see you in the damn jungle making rice and being rained on, Sarah. Let's see how you do when you do it."
Emily from Ohio.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Who's 13 years old?
13 years old with the mouth of a sailor, honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you've tried so many fun different ventures of like you've hosted podcasts, you've done shows, I feel like you've tried so many different things.
Yeah.
Even Dropout, like you've really dipped your toes in and you're streaming.
Yeah.
What's like your favorite thing right now?
I think my favorite thing right now, truly is stand-up.
Oh,
Yes.
That's awesome.
okay.
Yeah, doing stand-up comedy is such a rewarding experience because you're really out there, like you are on stage by yourself with a mic and trying to get a room full of people to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You really feel like you are on stage with your underwear backwards
Yeah.
and your nipples like exposed to the world. Like it feels very vulnerable. But when you like get out there and you like kill it, it just feels so good. And like for the longest time, because I'm a New York City queen.
Mm-hmm.
And our drag is very different from the rest of the world, right?
How is it different?
Okay, so the New York City drag it's like a typical show, especially when myself, Bob, Bianca, Peppermint, when we were back in our day. It was like you on stage and your job was to entertain a room full of drunk homosexuals for like 2 hours by yourself.
Which also, homosexuals, the bar for being funny is so much higher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is so high. It is harder to get gay people to laugh than to
100%.
get anyone to laugh.
To win the room.
Yeah. Straight guys laugh at anything.
Yeah.
A fart
True.
joke. Ooh. But I mean, the gays, you have to be like so funny. I had to think of all this stuff, especially when they're drunk. They're even worse then.
Yeah. They're not
yeah.
even paying attention.
They're not. They're like on grind. I'm like, I'm here, Mary. Focus on me. Leave the pics alone. And then so like I would be like sometimes on these stages setting myself on fire, trying to entertain sometimes maybe 2 people in a bar.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just 2 people. One is asleep and the other one is by the bar. You know what I mean? Like they're not really paying attention. So I grew up in that like gritty New York City drag, and I did 7 shows over 5 days in New York. And then so I did that for several years. So it really helped me like craft my comedy, so like learn how to like be a better comedian. And now I'm really thriving. I love stand-up comedy.
I love it. You both do a lot of live stuff so Chance just finished doing shows for a musical he wrote.
Oh, dope.
Hitch the musical parody.
Like of the Will Smith movie?
Yes, and Kevin James.
It was so good. But you've done a lot of musicals and improv shows live and improv shows. That's also an audience
Improv.
with 2
That is-
people that are
But
also performers
But you
or
have
something.
teammates. It's not just you, which is a big
True.
difference between stand-up. But then something that I learned from doing stand-up here, I never did it in New York and I never did it in Chicago, but I did it here a bunch. It's a conversation too. Like your partner becomes the audience in a sense. Like they don't just want to hear something that's so prepared and so rehearsed. They kind of want something that's more organic and living in the room with them. And that's why I think a lot of crowd work is going viral on TikTok right now. It's like if
That's
a
so
stand-up
true. Like responding to a heckler or
Yes,
something.
that's exactly what they want. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm in the room with you, so maybe I'll get on the camera too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's so
Yeah.
real.
Do you do a lot of crowd work? Is it a lot of setup punchline? Are you doing characters?
It's a lot of setup, punchline, and storytelling. And
Nice.
I always, like, in the last 15 minutes, like, after I finish my hour, I'll do 15 minutes of, like, crowd work stuff. And just because you need to, like, get content for online. Like,
That's real.
Because you don't want to burn your material that you might put in a special something later.
Yes.
So the crowd work is always a safe thing because it's going to change and be different every night.
I have so much respect for stand-up and for musicals because it's like it's scripted, obviously, but with stand-up specifically, I'm like, you're delivering it like it's the first thing, like it's a thought you're having right now, and learning the delivery and nailing it every time, like.
And convincing the audience that I just thought of this,
Yes.
even though I've rehearsed this bit
And
a million times.
And I'm like, me knowing that I've said it 50 times before, I'm like, I can't. They're not going to believe me. Like, I have a lot of respect for that. That's very cool.
Well, 50% of my career is complete delusion. So I have to live in the delusion of my own mind.
Just lean into it.
Just lean into it.
That's so real. And then, so do you do it in drag now more or less?
So, so my comedy is not contingent upon drag or
Right,
not.
exactly.
I just love looking fucking beautiful and
Yeah.
telling jokes on
Right.
stage.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like wearing a 6-inch bitchy heel and a tight dress with a corset on a 42-inch long bust-down blonde wig. Like, what can you say to me, honey?
Right.
Now, are your sets the same when you're in drag and when you're not in drag?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
notice the crowd reacting differently when you're in drag versus when you're not?
No, it really is the same thing. The drag is literally just because I want to feel gorgeous and
I
stunning
love
and
it.
fierce.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you decide like day of whether or not you're gonna be dressed up or not?
So on tour, because I got these very expensive outfits made, I'm like, I'm gonna be drag for all of it.
Yes, yes.
But other than that, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But for tour, all of it is in drag. And then if I'm gonna decide, I'm like, I'm going to Wisconsin on a drag. Going to New York in drag. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
it just
I get
depends. Yeah.
I get that.
You said you have these looks made. When you're going to your stylist, is that what you call them?
A designer.
When you're going to your
Ooh.
designer, like what kind of ideas are you showing them or bringing to them?
Ooh.
Are you a Pinterest girly?
I'm not a Pinterest girl. I never really got into Pinterest. I feel like it's too confusing for me.
That's fair.
It's a lot.
I can't
It's
with
a hard
Pinterest.
app to navigate, I
Right?
feel like. Yeah.
It's
But
busy.
I used to navigate Tumblr though.
Okay.
And Pinterest and Tumblr is cousins.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
I'd say they
Yeah.
are. The
Yeah.
goth.
At
Tumblr's
least
the
second
goth
cousin.
cousin.
So yeah.
Yeah, Pinterest is the almond cousin.
That's good.
Yeah.
So typically for a look, no, like I'll like just be inspired by something like this what happened with this one. I got there's this online fast fashion brand. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, fast fashion. It's called Cider, and I got this like this weird
yeah.
sweater short thing, this green and white thing. I was like, oh, this is cute. And then my friend, shout out to Disco Daddy. His name is Vincent. He's a stone god. He does these amazing. He stone sings for Doja Cat.
Oh, shit.
Lizzo, like all these amazing things. And then he came over to my house one day and he was like, actually, I could stone that for you. I was like, really? You can stone that? He's like, yeah, he did. So he stoned this beautiful green, and it's actually the image for my tour poster. And he stoned that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then he painted shoes to match it and then painted jewelry to match that. I was like, so it's just full cohesive thing. So then I brought it to my other designer friend, G's for Godoy, and he went to the garment district, got it in a bunch of other colors, a purple one and an orange one. And he like had to sew this 60s geometric pattern together because the fabric didn't exist. So he sewed
Wow,
that
holy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, it was this thing. He stoned that.
Oh, wow.
And then
I love that pattern.
Yeah, it's really cool. But that pattern, like that was only a one and done thing. So G's is for Godoy sewed a bunch of other ones together and created this outfit in like different colors for me.
That
so it
is
was really cool.
so fun.
But
That
the
is so
stoning is the
fun.
expensive part. Stones are not cheap, girl.
Really?
No. Each one of those outfits are probably between the cost of the outfit, the stones, and the labor for all that stones. Each one is about roughly $4,500.
Oh. Oh.
But it's worth it.
No, and you're going
Drag
on tour.
is great. Everyone
you're
should
doing
do it.
shows and you're elevating yourself.
Don't tell them that.
They won't.
You're elevating you for a show. Like you're making something special and exclusive and new for
Yeah.
your audience to enjoy. So there's
I
value
feel that
in
way.
that.
I feel that way.
I love that. Okay, I want to dial the time back to your early life on the computer, gaining access to the internet. Who were you looking at? Like what was the things you were spending time looking at online?
Okay, so I was a big AIM girly.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I was
love AIM.
honey, I was on the internet when we had to get the little discs from AOL.
Yes.
Do you even know about
Oh
that?
my God, yeah, wait.
I'm only 22.
Oh, please. What's that? It's like for like a month of Wi-Fi or something?
No,
or whatever
to
it was?
install the newest version of AOL onto your computer.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
'cause there
what
was
do you mean?
They couldn't do software
I'm
updates
sorry, I'm
yet.
not. Don't hit me, please.
No,
Wait,
I
are you
remember this.
serious?
Monet was hitting me in the green room. It was really inappropriate.
No. I remember this, yeah, because you couldn't do software updates like you can do now, where it's like
Yes.
just downloading the
Exactly.
update. You had to hardware update with a disc.
Whoa.
Yes.
Like how Sims used to be on a disc.
Yeah, look, all the millennials in here like, girl, we know. And then, so yes, I was on AOL, a lot of AOL Instant Messenger. And back then, I used to play, so the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, they would have games that you played on the actual website.
Oh my
Okay, I
God,
played
yeah.
some of these, like the Lilo and Stitch one where you had to catch
Yeah,
the
okay,
sandwich.
that
Or
was
like
even past
Sweet
my,
Life?
that was too late for me, honey. I was like before that. I was like ones.
Oh, I thought
No, yeah, before that. Like,
Don't
the ones-
expose me.
I don't even remember what they were. They were like Disney Channel original movie games.
Oh, yeah.
And also like, yeah, so I used to love those. I would spend hours and hours and hours playing those kind of
Do you
games.
remember
Me
any specific
too.
ones?
Oh, no, but like these are some, this
Whoa.
is what the websites used to look like. Oh my
They were
God.
so fun. And like some
Whoa.
of those games were kooky where like the
Say
player.
one more time. I will.
Sorry. It looks like I don't even know it. It looks like a printout. Like it looks like something your teacher would bring in. It's
That's
like
what they
okay,
design
they were doing
web pages.
worksheets.
Joe, and you realize how hard people tried to replicate this vibe today?
I
It's
know.
so
Isn't that so
funny.
crazy?
I know. I mean, look what we're doing here.
Wait,
we're
I
trying
like
in
it.
real life. But oh my gosh, what about Barbie.com? Were you ever on Barbie.com?
No, I never went to Barbie.com. I wasn't into playing with dolls.
But Barbie.com had the games too.
Did they have games on Barbie.com?
Yes, like makeup and dressing up.
Oh.
You know, it's probably a little scared queer boy inside of me. Like, I can't go to Barbie.com.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
correct.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Me,
Yes.
Zac Efron shirtless.
Yeah. Aaron Carter penis for me.
Oh shit!
I couldn't find it.
Damn,
I was a child.
it's okay.
Okay, so those websites, the TV show games,
Yes.
those were so new.
They were great.
What else? What else were you looking at? Was that it? I mean, there wasn't a whole lot.
There wasn't a whole lot. Okay, wow, that felt
For us,
pointed as
for
well.
us, for us.
What else I like on the internet? I used to, I mean, I was a big video game player, so any type of video game, anything, like playing those websites.
Okay.
The online shopping wasn't really a thing then,
No.
was
It
it?
was like eBay.
eBay, that was really it. I remember trying to buy an iCybe on eBay. Do you guys remember iCybe?
What is that?
It was a little robot dog. It was like the first of
Oh
its
my God.
kind.
Wait, is it that little guy? Or no? This
No,
little
it
with
was
the sticker on it?
bigger. Can we
Those
pull the
big-
iCybe? It had
Yeah.
little pointy ears. You had iCybe.
Oh my goodness.
I was on eBay for a year. I was obsessed with trying to find it. And everyone will always outbid me, and I never got one.
I want one of those so
Oh my
bad.
gosh,
Should they
Buy
like
it-
dance and play
buy
music?
it now,
Buy it now.
please.
We'll get it
Buy
for
it
you.
now.
We got you. I had an iFish.
An iFish.
It was like a white iPhone fish that like swung and played music.
Oh yeah, it like
You
moves
plugged
to the
up
music,
your,
right?
Like the
iPod
funky
Touch.
boogie bass?
Yeah, but it looked
Billy
it looked like Sleek, an iPhone. It was like white.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sleek and iPhone.
So it was an iPhone.
No, it was just a speaker, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
where
a
it's like it
speaker.
kind of moves, like same with that little. That's like a little
Yeah.
eye dog.
Yeah.
Where when you could plug in your music, it would play. The speaker was ass,
Exactly.
but it would kind of
was
like
so bad.
move to
Ooh, something
the
to it.
move to the music. Are you gonna pull up iFish?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That
You guys hate it.
that
You guys
looks
hate it.
like something else.
Oh God, girl.
Come on, y'all don't like the iFish?
iFish.
You guys, come on. What the hell?
Oh wow.
Monet, I'm cool. Monet, I'm cool. I promise.
Yes.
Monet, no.
You know, I'm so happy for you and iFish.
Oh my god, you guys, I love this for you. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, so since you've been streaming, you've been a gamer. You love video games.
Yes, love video
Okay,
games.
wait, tell me more of those.
Okay, I think the greatest video game of all time,
Oh, whoa.
and I might divide the room here,
No.
Yeah, it's silent.
is Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, I just said this at lunch.
It is really?
Oh.
Wow.
Final Fantasy X is one of the greatest games of all time.
Wow.
The graphics are so good. The story's so good. When Yuna would summon them aeons, girl, I would just live my life. And do you remember Shiva, the ice one? Okay, so Shiva was my queer awakening. Let me tell you about Shiva.
Whoa.
Shiva was the Aeon. She was the ice Aeon. She would summon them. And her final move, she would do this crazy ice thing. And then at the end of it, she would flick her hair and she would snap and break all the ice. And it was the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow.
This would have done
Shiva.
things to me as well.
Right? I was obsessed with Shiva.
Wow.
Yeah, see, look, just all the way to the right. You see the little snap about to happen over there? That's a little snap. She would snap and crack that ice.
Oh, she's kind of giving a Jake Sully.
Oh, yeah.
She's Navi.
Taruk Maktau.
She's new. What is it? Hello. She's Navi. She's Twi'lek, and she's Cortana.
Yeah.
She's all of it.
She's all of those things. Wow,
Yeah.
she's amazing. I never seen her. I never got to play Final Fantasy. Is that on PlayStation?
PlayStation, yeah.
Okay, me and Chance were Xbox people.
Oh, Xbox.
Yeah.
I never got into Xbox.
I played a lot of Halo.
Yeah.
Were you Halo?
Yep.
What else? You said you were playing recently, or
I don't remember.
he's been busy. He's been Broadwaying. He's been busy.
Broadway. Wait, please tell me there's a scene in there where someone's face is...
Okay, so I'm focusing on Allegra Cole, not Hitch, who is the hotel heiress.
No,
I'm like,
yeah.
Well, she needs more of a moment. So I kind of did a course correction on the...
You killed it. No, it has a lot of jokes and even songs about modern day. It feels like Hitch got moved to modern
Yeah,
day.
20 years later.
Yeah.
Cute.
I love it. You kind of made Hitch into a
Bad guy.
like a woman hater.
Yeah, I mean, he's so incel-y.
Oh,
Yeah.
he 100%.
Right.
He's
And,
such an
He's like, if
incel.
she just notices you, she's going to love you.
Yeah.
Just lie to her. Keep her
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
I mean, but there were so many problematic movies. I'm sorry, I watched the other day.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal.
What is that?
Oh my God,
We
Shallow
need to go
Hal.
to jail.
Whoa.
What happened? What happened?
Shallow Hal, the whole premise of the movie.
Is that David Spade?
Oh, no.
No,
What
it's,
happened, you guys?
Shallow Hal.
Not Jack Black. He is dating a woman who is plus size, and she.
But he's cursed, right? And he only
he's
sees her as.
cursed.
And
He
it's,
sees her pretty.
Oh, no.
Girl,
it's
it's like
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Pretty.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Jack Black. It is such a problematic movie.
That is not Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit.
No, is it?
It
Did they
is.
put her? Oh,
You're lying. You're lying.
The
I'm
Guardian.
going to lose my goddamn mind. No.
Yes.
No, yeah, he's
They did
cursed.
not do
So
that.
you see his vision, and it's skinny Gwyneth Paltrow, but then the reality
Is that she's a plus size woman.
That is so
So I
messed
guess the moral of
up.
the story is that seeing her. Oh my God, I just can't.
it's gymnastics
It's
to figure
gymnastics.
that one
It's a
out.
mess.
Oh my God, no, there's so many of those where it's like, I love that you updated it. Maybe you need to do
I'm not
Shallow
touching
Hal.
that. I'm not touching it. Nope.
Okay, so Final Fantasy, I've never played it, but I've always loved it. I think we have I think there's somebody here who's voiced in it in the newer ones, maybe.
What?
I could be making that up.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you were probably a teenager when YouTube was happening.
Mm-hmm.
What was some of the first
That's not pointed.
YouTube videos? It was not pointed, just a general.
Like you
Oh,
were
yeah.
old person.
Okay, so I'm noticing wrinkles. What were some of the first YouTube videos that you can remember?
Yes.
Okay, one of my favorite YouTube videos. There were a couple. Jenna and Jesse. They were prank versus prank.
Oh.
Oh my God, yeah, that is classic. They were the first.
I love them. Also, oh my God, I think he's a mess now. I used to watch FouseyTube a lot.
Oh yeah, that's changed a lot. But
Yeah.
a lot of people. You're not alone. I mean,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
When I was really young, when I was in the early viewing days, I watched Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
But then I remember being like, this is just too many poop jokes for me.
Yeah.
Even as a 12-year-old, and I was like, it's time for me to go.
Well,
Yeah.
just honestly, pre 2016, I would go 2020 even.
Yeah.
It's the content that was being served. There was not a lot of policing or a lot of maybe we shouldn't say these things on the internet.
It was a lot more feral.
Yeah, it was feral.
There was, oh my gosh, remember YouTube Rewinds? Did you ever watch those?
No.
That was every year YouTube would make a big montage with all the top YouTubers and make a cool just celebrating the creators and all the memes of that
that's
year.
kind of cute.
Oh, cute.
Shane was joking that Smosh should just do it.
Why
and
not?
we just make it. Oh, this is YouTube Rewind. Hitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's rewind time.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
if
remember
control
this.
rewind, I would want Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee.
Fortnite was around in 2018.
Yeah.
Fortnite,
very
really?
early.
Yeah.
Very, yeah. It was very new. I think it was very new.
Oh, I thought it started in like 2020 or something.
It probably just blew up because everybody's home.
Who was home?
And then when they did the no build mode.
Oh, I like builds.
You like builds?
I like builds.
You be spiraling up into
yeah,
the
honey.
sky.
I'm like those 10-year-olds that are home all day doing nothing. I'm like,
Did you ever play Fall Guys?
no, I never. Isn't that Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, that is a movie. But there's
Wait, Fall Guy?
Fall Guys. It was a little PlayStation game where you
Oh no, those cute little things.
It was very chaotic.
See, I shy away from cutesy shit.
You like scary shit?
Yeah, not even scary, but that's just too cutesy for me.
Yeah, it's too cute.
Like that's very like
Yeah.
Blair St. Clair and Nina West. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I'm more of the dark side of the moon.
They're too soft. I need angles.
I need boobs and ass. I need curves and movement. No ass.
Fall Guys. And what was the point of this?
I don't know. I brought it
Courtney?
up. Sometimes I just go, remember this, and I don't have a payoff. So welcome to URL. Oh, okay. So
I was also a big Smash player.
Smash
Still am.
Bros.
Who do you main? Who do you main?
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
do you play Smash?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Ish.
Chance, are you good?
So I'm not worried about it. I'm Sephiroth,
Okay.
Ooh.
King DDD, and Lucas Main.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I'm very intense about Smash.
I would just be the robot that looks like Wally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rob,
Sephiroth. Oh yeah, he's handsome.
honestly,
Why does he only have one wing?
See, there's your angles, Chance.
That's the angles I'm talking about.
why does he have one wing?
Doesn't he only have one wing?
Yes.
One wing. He sold the other one to B-dubs. Do you think that whoever took the other wing made it into a chicken wing, like
Girl.
buffalo wing?
That would be a big old buffalo wing.
Big buffalo.
Okay,
wing.
why don't they make, next topic. Why don't
Next
they make
topic.
buffalo turkey legs?
Ew.
Okay.
Oh God.
And,
Because turkey legs have too many bones. Have you ever had, not turkey legs, turkey wings have too many bones.
oh.
Yeah, you ever had a turkey wing
Ooh.
before?
Mm-mm.
Too many bones.
You've tried
Disgusting.
turkey wing?
I have tried turkey wings.
Ooh.
My family's Caribbean, girl. We eat everything.
Okay.
My family eats possums.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know
People are
about all
falling
that.
in love with possums right now online.
Are they?
They're
like,
cute.
They're cute and they only live for a short time.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So it's like love them while they're alive. I don't know.
Okay, that's beautiful. Like
So
flowers in a
beautiful.
vase.
Don't cry.
I'm
There's
crying.
one that's like in my yard. It every night it like goes on the wall between mine and my neighbor's house, and my cat just sits in the window from like 9 p.m. to like 1 o'clock in the morning, just watching this possum just exist on this wall. She's a fascinating. I want to like put her out there so they can interact.
Oh my God, but what if they fight?
I know. What if they fight? I know.
Or what if they
Ooh, I could have a chasm.
I love it. A chasm.
a pat?
Chasm.
No.
And isn't it funny? Possums, they used to think, oh, they have rabies, they're disgusting, but they can't get rabies. They're immune to it.
Yeah, they're meant to. Yeah, and they
so
also have
cool.
opposable thumbs.
They're so little.
Possums do?
Yeah, I think so.
Whoa.
I may have made that fact up, but I don't think I did.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah,
That's going to be
raccoons
in the
too.
thumbnail.
Like raccoons, like have you ever seen
Yes.
raccoons? They can use tools.
Yes.
Raccoons can use tools. Like they can use tools to like if you like let's say you trap a raccoon.
Let's arm raccoons.
Let's give
the government's like,
give
give
raccoon
them guns.
Now I haven't done this, but I've seen this. Let's say someone trapped a raccoon in a big dumpster. Okay, I didn't do this. I've just seen this.
Okay.
And you put a piece of plywood in there. Let's just say
Okay.
the raccoon will take the plywood and use it as a ladder to get out.
Ah, yes.
Did you do this?
No.
Did you do this?
No.
I've seen it. I've seen it on the line. This episode of URL is sponsored by Reddit. You know me, I'm online, which means I'm obviously using Reddit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love asking and giving advice or hearing juicy details from friends, family, coworkers, but then there's Reddit. It's like my other buddy that I can go to when it's 1 a.m. and I'm thinking all the things. Topics that you'll find me joining in the comments include unsure how to handle a long-distance relationship, am I asking too much of my boyfriend, most valuable relationship advice to give someone. That's why I turn to my favorite subreddit, r/relationship advice. I love it because no one is trying to sell me anything. I enjoy it for entertainment, advice, and nostalgia. I live for all the comments. It's a conversation, not just one person with one opinion. It's a community that asks thoughtful questions and has insightful answers. Whether you love horror movies, pop music, relationship advice, recipe hacks, how-to guides, or whatever you're into, Reddit has you covered. The internet can feel scary and lonely sometimes, but not with Reddit. Reddit was my comrade when I was recovering from surgery. Other people had similar experiences to mine, and I was able to find reassurance within the Reddit community. Whatever question question you're dealing with, whatever problem you're stuck on, Reddit already has the answers. Download the Reddit app and get answers on r/relationship advice. Download the Reddit app today.
Okay, so we're learning more about the content you watch as well. You're watching maybe videos about possums or raccoons getting out of trashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you filming videos of
happened. No. Okay, so yeah, you were talking about AIM and online games.
Yeah.
Where were you logging in? Did you have a family computer?
It was a family computer,
Mm-hmm.
but it was only my computer because my parents do not know how to use technology. So it was
Wow.
a family computer, and it was in the basement.
Classic.
And like our basement was not finished. So to just even want to go use the base to go down there, it was like a war zone. There were like pipes and steam.
Yeah, you have to be brave.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a steampunk movie to go down to the basement.
Oh
You're
my
like
God.
dodging shit. It was disgusting. It was cold. There was no heat down there. So I would just be down there by myself playing Disney games for a really long time, never watching porn because that's ridiculous.
That's not even real.
Yeah, that's so silly. Who would do that?
That is so funny. So your parents got a computer for you.
And it was I first had a Gateway, and then I had a Dell,
Adele.
not the singer, like the computer. And then that broke down and we got a Compact. And because
Ooh.
there would just be so many viruses on this computer.
What, from searching things?
From searching games,
From searching games?
from watching games. And also, I was heavy on the Napster, LimeWire, and Kazaa.
Oh, that'll do it.
That's downloading movies.
And songs, yeah. LimeWire is like songs.
Don't.
You got one more thing to say on this podcast. I am going to.
Were you not online very much when you were younger?
No.
Wait, no, how old are you for real?
22.
You could be anywhere from 22 to 28, and I can't
Okay, I'll take it. You heard it here. I want it in
can't.
my title card from now on, 22 to 28.
22 to 28 parentheses, years. That's funny.
And yes, I was really big on downloading lots of music on there. Oh,
What was that?
a 30!
What the hell? Do not. What the hell? I'm literally getting HR in here. That is not funny. That is a breach of privacy.
It's on Google.
Google's wrong. Google's a liar.
I love you.
That was AI mode. That was incorrect.
AI mode. That was
AI
them making
overview.
shit up. Gemini out here lying. Can't trust him. That's the
Don't
second
trust that,
face.
Gemini.
Don't trust it.
But the thing about it too is like I realized like back when I was on there like just downloading hours and hours of music and movies, I could have been the next fucking Mark Zuckerberg because we were like on MySpace and shit. We were coding. I was
yeah,
using
HTML.
zeros and ones.
Whoa,
and-
what do you mean?
MySpace layouts?
No, I know what coding is, but like, what were you doing?
Oh, like on MySpace, you had to create colors and to create different things on your MySpace page.
No way.
Yes,
That was
you
the
were
best.
coding.
My sister made my MySpace layout, and it's like, yeah, it's HTML. You're like
It's-
compiling different codes
Yes.
with different looks.
Like
and-
that's how you had to do it to build borders and colors and shapes
Yeah.
and moving graphics. Like that's how you had to do it.
That's actually
and then it would
incredible.
look amazing.
Yes, and like I'm not saying that whoever created Facebook did the same thing, but they were probably pretty similar.
Oh my gosh.
So I could have been Facebook, but I was too busy downloading shit
You're
on
too
Mac.
busy serving regular, just face.
Yeah, and organizing my top 8,
Organizing your top 8.
which I'm not friends with any of them anymore, by the way.
No,
Wasted
no.
time.
I would put people on my top 8 even if they didn't know me that well because I was like, maybe this will make them want to be my
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
very lonely. But my sister, she like told me to leave for a little while and she's like was gonna do my MySpace profile pic, like all the layout. And I came back in and she's like, "Are you ready?" And she like hit refresh and then it was like, "To the beat of my." To the beat, and I just could see how this gorgeous layout with like borders that were like
So
moving,
satisfying.
and the music because you could have autoplay of a music video on your profile. Why can't we do that anymore?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make the
Bring back
internet fun, make it fun
style.
again. Style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It told you everything about someone. Just, no, you go to Facebook or something. It's so generic and so bland.
Yeah.
Or I mean, who uses Facebook anymore? But Instagram.
In terms of using social media to like connect with people in your life versus making stuff for your audience, like which do you feel like you do more?
I think because we're in the age of endless self-promotion to like get yourself out there all the time. I have to strike a nice balance. Like if I do like a bunch of like collab posts or promotional posts for shows, and I'm also constantly doing something. So I'm always like, guys, come see me in Germany, come see me here, come there. So it's like I'll do like a couple of those, but then I have to like cleanse the feed with just a nice dump of pictures or just something silly. I recently got a digi camera.
Oh, yes.
I'm
brought mine today.
obsessed with my digi.
It's so fun.
I'm obsessed. So fun. Oh no, I have like the little square digi.
Ooh.
It's a digi. If you can look it up, it's DIGIE, and it takes pictures in this very like early aughts aesthetic, and it's like an all 4x3, whatever. So I got these, and they're they're really cute. It has a little flash, a little something.
Oh, flash is
so
nice.
I've been all about putting those and cleansing the feed with some old like trendy early aughts aesthetic pictures.
Nice.
That's what I'm really getting into.
Have you ever accidentally posted something you didn't want to post?
Back when I first got on Drag Race, all the, like Finstas were. Finstas is still a thing, but they were like super popular. Like Finstas were like really popular. And then so I was like, I'm gonna like dip my toe into like thirst trapping.
Ooh.
And I thought I was on my Finsta, and I posted a picture to my main that was pretty much a nude. And then so I'm like going about my business, and it's really that like thing where like that like scary moment where you live to live your life, and then
my God,
you get like 18 friends have texted you. I'm like, what's going on? But you like whatever. I'm like, I'm walking down Fifth Avenue. I'm listening to my music. I'll get back to them later. And then my friend Dewan was like, girl, what did you just post on your Instagram? And I had to like quickly go and delete it. But it was only up for like 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was just 10 minutes. But it was pretty much a nude I put on main back when I first got on Drag Race. Yeah.
Oopsie, fresh app of Drag Race.
If I put a nude on main,
what do you think would happen?
I would say 15 seconds. Someone would have a screenshot.
Yeah.
It's too fast.
I accidentally posted my ass on my Snap story back in the day for 4 hours.
Oh.
15 screenshots. I could see, because Snap stories you could see. And it was like, I didn't realize that my mirror, I was Winnie the Poohing it in my room. And I was in a hoodie. Winnie the Poohing it. And I was filming myself, and you see my mirror behind me. And my little ass.
Oh, that's so cute though.
That is cute.
And I would message all the accounts that I could see screenshots, like, hey, please delete it.
Right.
It's you
They're
can
like,
Google
okay,
it.
I deleted it.
I'm like, yeah, I did. And they're fully lying to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I've been there. It's a feeling. That just, it feels like you got punched in the chest. You're just like, oh.
Yeah.
So scary. That's
That
so
wasn't even
funny.
mad at it. I was like, whatever. It was good, so whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Oopsie.
When do you, and on what platform did you start posting things for yourself? Or pictures or videos or creating content, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I think Instagram was my first content. Like, I mean, no, that's not true. In YouTube, I think YouTube, like, I've since archived them or took them off of my thing, but
Yeah.
I used to do these, like, makeup tutorials. I did not have any, I should have been giving a tutorial on how to, like, look fucking awful.
Oh my God, you should do a video now following your old tutorial.
It's so bad.
That's fun.
They're so bad. But the confidence I had, I was like, I'm going to do this makeup tutorial and show all these ugly fucking bitches how to look beautiful like me when I look like literally something on someone's shoe.
Oh, we've been there.
Yeah, it's bad with the But you know what? I really love that I had the confidence back then. I was like, that I needed that confidence and to think I was that girl to get to where I am today.
Yeah.
We need her.
Yeah,
we need her. That's the delusion that we're now leaning into today.
Delusion.
Yeah. What was your first?
I think it was Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I did like comedy videos on Facebook.
Oh,
dope.
that's fun.
I did like Triangle Face Tuesday where I did this face.
Triangle Face Tuesday?
I would like recreate famous things and then just be doing this face in it. It's
like
I would
Mona
do like
Lisa?
Little Mermaid. I'd be like all in a mermaid suit and like have like a fake set, and I'd be like up where she walks,
Wow.
up where she runs.
Wow.
Triangle Face Tuesday.
I like that. Remember when every day of the week had a thing?
Flashback Friday. Workout Wednesday. No, Women
Throwback
Crush Wednesday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Women
Yeah.
Crush Wednesday.
Women Crush Wednesday.
What was Monday?
Man Crush
Oh
Monday.
yeah, Man Crush.
MCM.
What was Tuesday? Taco Tuesday?
Titty Taco Tuesday.
And
Titty
Soup
Tuesday.
Sunday.
Soup Sunday.
your soups.
Selfie Sunday. I loved Selfie Sunday. Okay, so you host. Do you still host with Bob the Drag Queen right now?
Yeah, we do our podcast Sibling Rivalry
Rivalry, yeah.
together. And again, we do 2 episodes a week. We do Monday a regular episode, and Wednesday is our sibling watchery, where we watch and review different shows. Right now, it's Drag Race season, so we do Drag Race.
Love it.
We've done Traders. We used to do Legendary, and we always our whole thing is about an URI. Like we do sibling current event series, sibling watchery, sibling
It's your
rivalry.
brand.
Yeah, it's
What
our
the hell
brand.
happened to Legendary? Where did it go? I can't find it anywhere.
So let me tell you.
Oh.
So when the merger, when Discovery bought, or whatever company bought HBO and what they merged, they took off a lot of the like unscripted shows.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
I don't
they
like
lost that. They lost We're Here. A lot of
Oh, shit.
yeah.
They're not gone forever. You know, remember? Because some shows, they just kind of disappear.
And then they come back at some random time.
Yeah, like I was so gutted when Pink Ladies
Let me put my phone down to serve. I have my
Disappear.
phone here, but the people are blowing me up, honey.
Like how the
posted
people want
something.
Monet.
I know posted something.
Hello. Grease, the Rise of the Pink Ladies show. That was a musical show.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
What was this on?
Paramount, and then they got rid of it, and I literally ignored their booth at VidCon because I was so mad at them.
Damn.
I was like, I'm not gonna go engage with Paramount. They got rid of my favorite show because like big streaming apps will kind of like get rid of a show for the
Yeah.
write-off, but then it came back on another platform like a couple years later, and I was like, yes. So they're not like disappeared.
Yeah, they should bring that show back. Legendary was such a good show.
It was so good.
I'm
So
forgetting
good.
what that was. Why is it not coming to my brain?
It was like
It's-
a ballroom show. It was like the ballroom battle
Oh.
show. Like Meg Thee Stallion was on it. Like hosting with Keke
La
Palmer, Law
Roach.
Roach.
Whoa! Oh my
Yeah, it was
God!
really good.
I think
Kate,
they'll
was
come
Keke
back.
Palmer?
She
a
did.
judge?
She did seasons 2 and
Yes,
3.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I feel like they come back. They come back. Sometimes they get just sold over or like rented over to another
Yeah.
platform or something. But
Yeah.
wow. Okay. So yeah. So do you prefer? Because I know you guys do your podcast remote, but you do it in real life sometimes too.
Yeah, we do. Oh, so we used to be strictly. So we've gone back and forth. When we first started, it was remote.
You're so busy.
This in 2017, and then I mean, the first year we were podcasting, y'all. In 365 days out of the year, we had 13 episodes. A mess.
She's busy.
It was a mess. And then the second year, we kicked it up to a whopping 27.
okay.
And then the third year, we
Growth.
Doubled? You doubled?
We doubled.
Growth.
The third year, we're like, let's get serious about it. And that's when we like committed. And then we did a mixture of like in person, digital, and then
How many episodes did you do the third?
Third year, we upped it to like we did at least like one a week. So
Okay.
52.
52. Thank you.
Another double. Almost.
Another yeah.
We getting Fibonacci up in here?
And then after that, we started doing 2 episodes a week, and then so we've been at 104 episodes for about the
That's
past.
another
that's another
double.
double.
Are you going to double it
Double,
next time?
double. So I'm
We got
assuming
400 episodes.
104 episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you prefer in person hosting together.
Yeah, in person is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to touch each other and get physical.
Yeah, yes, a little bit kissing, a little bit
Yeah.
fighting. I don't know. So is it fun having Bob as a co-host?
Yeah, Bob and I, we have been best friends for going on friends for 14 years, best friends, I would say, for 12 years. And we really are, we do work so well together. We really, I mean, the arguments that we have on the podcast are very real. People think that, oh, they must be putting on. Like, no. Like, if you have a best friend and you don't fight for real, like, are you really best friends?
No, it's, yeah.
That's just no way. So we have really big feelings often, and we argue, but 90% of the time it's all jokes and whatever.
Yeah, and
But
it's genuine.
It's genuine. And then so having that person be my co-host, who is someone I truly talk on the phone to every day, and we hang out all the time, and we are a part of it, intertwined into each other's lives so much. It's great.
What was the
That's
moment that went from a friendship to a best friendship? So if there is one that you can identify.
Oh, okay. So I had just started doing drag in New York. Bob had been doing drag already for like 2 or 3 years. And there was this pageant called So You Think You Can Drag.
Okay.
And the theme that week that I was competing in was Disney Week or something like that. So my idea was I wanted to do what is it? The Little Mermaid. What you do your little
Ursula?
No, the V thing. The V thing.
Oh, Triangle Face
It's
Tuesday.
the Dragon Face Tuesday. So I wanted to do the Little Mermaid. I wanted to do part of the world part of your world into I am changing from Dreamgirls. And my idea was to do this like reveal where I take this blue dress and reveal into this long green mermaid gown. But I had no idea how to accomplish this. So I was new to drag. I don't know how to fucking sew, but I knew Bob knew how to sew. So we were at this like club, and I just bounced into him. I was like, hey, so I know you sew. I was like, would you ever like be interested in like helping me make a dress for this thing? He was like, come over tomorrow, I'll help you. And then he came, I went over to his house the next day and he like sat there for hours sewing up this whole outfit for me. And then from that day, I was like, you know what? I just felt this kindred sisterhood and friendship and love. And from that day on, we've been inseparable.
That is so cool. I mean, it's a long time. They're working on something. You guys are just talking and talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I feel like everybody has like their favorite drag queens, but I really feel like people have their like the ones that last the longest or have the most impact. I feel like are the duos.
I agree.
Do you know like Trixie Katya, or like I loved Willow Pill and Cornbread.
Yes.
Like even though Cornbread left so early, like that dynamic sticks with me. I love them so much.
Friendship always wins.
That is our slogan. And our channel started with 2 buddies. But yeah, like so that's awesome that you have a buddy like
buddies.
That. 2 something buddies. You got his ass. I'm just saying.
Shit.
I love that. So I'm so glad you guys get to work so well together and still do.
Him. And also he's just super talented and we're just so lovely.
You both are. Yeah. Endless material.
You know, always something.
Having a duo, it's always so great. Like having a dynamic and a relationship is like so much stronger than it's hard doing the host and the guesting stuff. Because I know you had a show, you had Vanilla Mace on your. Yeah. That's like just you,
Monét
right?
Talks, yeah.
Yeah. How often do you do that one?
Yeah, so Monét Talks, we do an episode every week, and so that's one. I do one of those a week, and I do like that Bob's not a part of that because Mom is a little bit of a steamroller. I can't.
You get a chance.
Right across. But no. But it's because we had so many years of our dynamic together doing Sipping Rivalry that I felt like it truly taught me how to be a gracious co-host and how to have like synergy with someone else. Because honestly, having another person when we have guests on the podcast, having the other person to bounce off of and know that they have your back, like when you are in the middle of a sentence, but you see a shiny thing, you forget what you're gonna say, and that person like picks up the slack for you.
Oh yeah,
girl, it is clutch.
No, we have so much of that just like across all of our Smosh channels. Like when there's like even just like up to 5 of us, like there's always a chance for someone to fill in when it's like, oh, I've lost it.
It took a second for us to get the flow of crosstalk and things too.
Yes, and we still struggle.
We still struggle, but we're way
it's
better.
It's natural though.
Yeah.
But like I'm like this crosstalk. If you go to any party, any dinner, whatever, like crosstalk is the thing. And like just lean into the chaos of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also love chaos though.
You do.
I'm a chaos creature. I love chaos. Especially when I get the chaos crown and when I play Fortnite.
Ooh, the chaos crown. Okay, Fortnite. I was very nervous for this episode because you're up there for me. Like I always want to do a good job, and like knowing that Chance was going to be here today, I was like, oh, thank God, I have somebody to support me. And you're also just a great performer and a great host with all the things you do. You have a lot of experience with group hosting and Greek shows too outside of
ensemble
Smosh.
work.
Ensemble work is so huge. I feel like Drag Race too is like you kind of watch people learning how to be in an ensemble a little bit.
As much as it is an individual game, it is also you want a good season of Drag Race, and that takes teamwork and it takes good rivalries, and sometimes it takes a little butting heads.
Yeah,
you can't just be like individual. Like no one's a star without everyone else on the.
No,
well,
it's
some
so
of us
real.
are.
Some of us are, and some win and some don't. And that's okay.
And some of us have to go back a second time to win.
And some get congeniality and things. Yes, no, we have competition a lot in our games videos, like where we play Board AF, like a werewolf or any kind of games, and like
I want to come back and play a game.
You must.
So I can dust all y'all hoes.
Okay, I would love that. No. Okay. I
am very good at games.
I believe that.
Chance.
Okay.
What
when
is
you were still flopping around.
I was still in the womb.
In the womb. I was
with your little triangle mouth.
Playing video games.
This umbilical cord feeding me good today.
Genuinely, what's the likelihood if we were to do a werewolf video? Because we have this like big couch and we all sit there and we all play. You and Bob.
Ooh.
Would that be too? Would he steamroll?
It would be chaos.
I bet it would. We're already chaotic.
It would be a lot of
yelling. Screaming.
We yell a lot. I feel like you guys are nice, civilized people.
Well, hold on.
Bob and I
not during werewolf.
Ridiculous.
Oh my God. No.
We're chaos.
werewolf with guests we have never tried. So we will
Invite us.
That would be so
Okay,
fun.
we
Or
just-
just anybody.
We just need to have a decompression after the game. We need like
Yeah, it's
a
all
plan.
love.
We need like bottles of wine, maybe
Oh
martinis.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't even joke about that.
Yeah.
We'd love to come. I'm
Yeah.
going to speak for him. He's going to come.
Yeah, but we can bring you first.
Yeah, me first.
You first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of games where we are competitive, but I grew up with a really big family. So
Me too.
I just kind of stay out of the way was my thing. So it's like in these games, I'm trying to do my best, but I'm like, I'd rather just be entertaining or having fun than the win. And so there's no point to that I just said that. So maybe that's why I need a co-host. You know what I'm saying? You have a big family.
Yeah,
I do
7 and adopted 8th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I have a huge family.
Like siblings?
Yeah, there was like 3 of us.
Okay.
Mom, dad, and me.
Okay, so
Huge.
that's so big. That's so huge.
No, I was always jealous of people that had big families. I wish I came from a big family. My family, I have like not immediate family, like,
Yeah.
Right.
like cousins and whatever.
Yes.
But like my home was not people that had like 5 siblings or like I had a dream. I wish I grew up in Cheaper by the Dozen.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's so funny.
That, I used to watch them and be like, hey, one day.
Yeah. I
wish I
And then now I'm like, I don't want no fucking kids.
But they were
Don't
rich,
steamroll.
rich.
They were.
remember
What
that-
were
that
they
was-
though?
They
Remember the
must
second
have been.
house? The Cheaper by the
Oh yeah,
Dozen
when he
2?
got the football.
Wasn't it on the lake or something?
Yeah.
And that kid got to live in that tower, and they're like, "Oh, you got the worst room." And I was like, "The
I
worst
know.
room."
You
Yeah.
lost your mind.
Oh my god.
God damn, that is a lot of money. I saw those movies. Like I saw Yours, Mine, and Ours, which was like
Oh, which one is
that was like an even bigger than Cheaper by the Dozen, where it's like 18 kids or something. And
Oh,
it's like
okay.
step sibling, like family merger. And then Cheaper by the Dozen, I would be like, finally a family on a movie I can relate to because there's so many damn kids. Because I'm one of 7.
Whoa.
So you're one of. I didn't realize you had that many, Chance. How did I not know that? Wow.
Is everyone in your family? Are your siblings funny as well?
My whole family's pretty funny.
Dope.
nice?
My mom's funny. My mom and my dad are completely different types of funny. My mom is like loud, says whatever. My dad is like, we'll have the one-liners that'll slip in that are really quiet.
Okay. You got a whole comedy show over there. I
Yeah,
love it.
no.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. No one in my family is artistic at all.
Really?
No one sings, no one dances, no one
Oh,
paints, no
wow.
one draws,
Whoa.
nothing. No one is. I'm the only artistic anything in my family.
Okay, I guess it all of it in the
Yeah, it came
DNA
into
waited for
me.
you and it just went through you.
Yeah.
Okay, Monét. We're about to go into our verifying questions to learn about your internet and phone habits. But first, we'd love for you to get a glimpse at how Smosh is connected to RuPaul's Drag Race.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know how.
Yes!
Why is it in 480?
It was an older season.
So you know Anthony and his friend Cameron Michaels sent me home. And I am here
What?
to settle the score.
You're lying. You're lying. Are you serious?
Wait, you guys were in
Yes.
the same season?
Yes.
Why did I not connect that in my head? Monét, that's
That is messed
crazy.
up.
That was 8 years ago.
I did, because I like,
We're friends now.
oh,
Oh,
holy shit.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Anthony, what was,
to do what I had to do.
you really did, and you turned it out. What was your drag name again, Anthony?
I don't remember.
It was something Michaels, right? Kelly Michaels?
Kelly Michaels? It was just definitely something with a K.
I think it was Kelly.
Kelly Michaels.
Oh my
good.
God, how did
Yeah.
I not connect those dots?
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
It's technically fun. Wow.
I'm doing it right now just for fun.
I just sucked mine up
Oh.
I just engaged my core.
like a butterfly's proboscis.
Ooh, okay. All right, we're going to ask you some questions. You have
Okay.
your phone nearby.
Yes.
What was the last text in the group chat?
Okay, there's a work one or like a fun one. I think the work one is boring. It's literally my
Go
I'll let
publicist.
you
Go fun.
decide.
My publicist giving me the address to come here.
Perfect, say it.
Don't do that one. Don't do that one, please.
The other one was availability to do Bob's Blood on the Clock Tower game night.
Oh, we
Yeah.
play that too.
Do y'all really?
Yes.
See, I love that game. Sometimes it go too long. I'm like, why are
Yeah.
we playing this? I'm like, it's been 40 days and 40 nights. Please
Oh my
kill the
God.
fucking Vortox so we
Yeah.
can go home.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the last thing you bought online?
So I end up coming into my house. There's a big round table, and I every fucking 3 weeks I have to go to Trader Joe's and get an orchid arrangement to put in it, so because they die.
Oh,
so I
orchids are
went to
hard.
petals.com, which they make very good fake flowers.
Okay.
And I bought this like $400 like fake flower thing that looks really good that will last forever. So I bought
And you
that.
don't have
and
to
it's-
replace it.
Yeah, I don't have to replace them anymore.
That's nice. You are still settling into your place. We
Yeah,
gotta
I
get to
am.
that.
But I do get fresh flowers, but having to replace them sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So when I leave them a
Yeah.
little too long, and then I'm like,
it's the worst. Honey, petals.com.
petals.com.
Still flowers.
Petals.com. Wow.
Petals.com. We got flowers and we got bikes. Petals.
I like that
I'm
one.
sorry.
What's something that you can't quit doing online or like quit having online?
Shopping online.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you something. The TikTok shop has me.
Yep, it's bad right now.
I deleted that app
bad. I buy
'cause it was
all
so
these
bad.
things. They're always bad. They always don't look anything like the pictures. They suck, but I cannot stop.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at my for my council what I spent on TikTok shop. I think I would unalive myself if I knew how much I spent on TikTok
It's
shop.
tough, especially when I was really in it. There was these leggings that make their asses look amazing. And they do. I got them, and you're like, okay, so I'm never not shopping on TikTok Shop again.
Oh, that's
but then
good.
you get more flops, and then you're
Duds.
betrayed.
Yeah,
TikTok Shop is the ultimate traitor.
TikTok shop.
That's true.
I can't. I just
Yeah.
can't. I wish I knew how to quit you.
What's your bedtime phone routine?
I brush my teeth. I take a little sleeping pill, melatonin, and then I have a fiance, and he needs absolute silence to sleep,
Oh, no.
which is f***ing annoying.
Oh yeah, you can't just scroll freely.
So on TikTok Shop, I bought this pillow speaker. You put it under your pillow, and the vibrations go through your pillow.
Ain't
and
no way.
I'm telling you, that's what I thought. But it really works, and he cannot hear the sound. So I put my little speaker on, and I scroll through my TikTok, and I fall asleep watching TikToks on my bed.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh my God. I used to have a little iPod speaker that had an aux cord coming out of this little beanbag ass thing, but I never slept on
Ooh,
it.
I had a backpack that had a little aux cord.
Ooh,
That's
cute.
wild that it goes through the
Yeah.
pillow. Whoa.
Technology.
Okay. And that's uncompromised. That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
It vibrates?
It vibrates to it. And again, it's not blaring loud.
Yeah.
But it's loud enough that you can hear it and you're not disturbing the person next to you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I never knew. What was your most recent Google search?
Oh God, this might be inappropriate. Sniffies.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And now I'm going to ask you, Chance. You too.
Oh, no. I'm also sniffies.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is fun. Mayan calendar zodiac.
Whoa.
We have Mayan zodiac.
Oh yeah, Olivia
Oh,
was
really?
telling me.
Yes.
Olivia was telling me about how we're on the Western tropical zodiac calendar, and that one's not as old and original as I forget what the other. Yeah, it's either Mayan or she said there was an Eastern.
Yeah, the Mayan one
something.
is super
We're in India. this
super
is
old, but it ended the next cycle ended in
2012.
2012.
in 2012, the day.
But if you were
Right.
born before then, they have your information on your zodiac and everything.
Whoa.
Are they the same? They're not
different.
Pisces and can't. No, it's a
You'll be
completely
a different
thing.
sign.
Completely different thing. Yeah.
Got it.
I
I'm
was-
whatever that thing is all the way to the top right. That's me. I'm a Wuhan.
Oh yes.
I feel that. I just feel
can't-
that.
What's your Western tropical?
Oh,
sign?
those are the actual dates under it. Okay, now I see. I would be. I'm February 19th.
Oh.
I'm a Pisces.
Just had a little birthday moment.
I'm a
little bit.
sack.
You're a sack.
Sack.
Confident.
Yeah, I am.
You're sack. I'm Pax. Me and Courtney are Wait, Courtney,
I'm
are you?
June 19.
Yo, so you're Kayab.
I'm Kayab. It looks like a bird.
Okay, here's my impression of Pax.
There you go.
That's so good.
Thank you.
And this is my Kayab.
Okay. Do you want to do sack? Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a
It's gonna be problematic. I can't.
We mustn't.
I should have said
Okay, Monet, what's the worst excuse you've texted someone to avoid going out?
it. The worst excuse. I have lied that I got into a car accident.
Oh.
Which is so stupid because that's so easily verifiable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week when you see my car, I'm like, what happened? I'm like, oh, I got it fixed.
Real quick. It was quick
I
work.
have lied about a car accident.
Or oh, I popped it back out.
But the thing is, okay, if we have plans to go out and we say dinner's at 7, if all day we don't correspond and you text me at anywhere within the hour, like, are we still on? I'm saying I can't do it anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, we gotta be communicating all day. Because now I
Yeah.
set myself, I'm like, okay, babe, it's not happening. Now I'm on the couch, I'm playing, I'm chilling. I'm not in a go out mind anymore.
When people cancel plans on you, are you relieved? Bugs?
Yes.
Me too.
I'm so happy when they cancel. But I'm not gonna say that. I'm like, really, babe?
It's like, it's
All day. It's
okay.
okay. It's really annoying. I canceled a few things for this, but it's okay. We'll figure it out next time.
Oh no!
Yeah, make
the
you feel bad.
reverse.
Yeah.
And the truth is like, oh, surprise free time.
I know. I love it.
That is so funny. I once borrowed a friend's car to go see a boy. And
Ooh.
I decided to Google that friend's car, like that model and color, car wreck. And I found a picture on Google Images of their exact car destroyed. And I sent it to them
Courtney.
to be like, oh no, prank.
That's a good prank is cute.
Thank you. They didn't fall for it.
Oh, good.
It's a
Yeah.
good prank.
Imagine, like you could probably find your car if you're like, guys, I can't go tonight.
That's a good idea.
Your
Thank
car
you.
destroyed, wrapped around a
Thank
street.
you for that,
You're welcome.
Courtney.
You're welcome. All right, Monet, what apps do you have docked at the bottom of your phone?
Apple Music, the phone, text, and my Google Calendar.
Okay, I have Google Calendar too.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like you can kind of learn what a person's profession is with their top 4. Like, so we have this series on Smosh Pit on our channel called Phone It In, where you can send screenshots of like, oh, this is what their homepage looks like. This is what a random photo from their camera roll, and we guess whose phone it is.
Oh.
And everybody who is auditioning or is an actor all have the phone app in their top, which is so interesting. And then it sounds like you like to talk on the phone a lot.
No, yeah.
But also, are you be talking to casting directors?
Yeah, people call all the time, but I also have that new Apple thing where it screens your calls for you.
I know.
So I've missed a lot of very important calls.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted that
Yeah.
to help me so much, and it kind of did, but I also missed a lot of
Yeah, I
good
missed
stuff.
a lot of good shit. So,
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
No, and the calendar. Google Calendar is it.
Lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
I would be lost without my Google
Google
Calendar.
Calendar and Google Drive.
Yes. Yeah.
I hate Google Drive. You're a Google Driver?
I need it. I wrote the whole musical on Google Drive.
Oh.
I can share rehearsal tracks
Wait.
what?
Google Drive is
Okay,
not
tell me about it.
intuitive for me.
Okay, I get that.
Okay, let's say you send me a link.
Okay.
I click the Google Drive link.
Yeah.
I see the file.
Yes.
I go back out, the file's gone. To get it, I have to refresh the
Yeah,
thing.
that doesn't make sense. That's true.
Whereas
you just go to,
Dropbox is you. I could
Right, it's like all
my
in up
grandmother
there.
could use Dropbox.
That's true.
How many unread texts or DMs do you have? Are you the type?
I am the type.
No.
298 unread texts.
Okay.
I am so bad at texting.
But also the phone calls I'm peeking over. It's over 1,000.
1,132 missed calls and voicemails. I'm just don't text
And how many
me.
Grindr notifications? Do you have?
Ooh, we'll
It's
talk
like
about that.
not a single one I missed.
You're not on Grindr on your pillows, but you're next to your
Yeah.
fiance.
That's all like.
No. Oh my god.
Asleep. That's what it plays.
So you don't do texting.
I do text, but I'm so bad at sometimes responding. And the thing is that it is not because of the message. I have undiagnosed, I'm pretty sure ADHD.
Same.
And so like I will see it and I'm like sometimes in the middle of texting, I'm like, oh yeah, the thing. I'm like, oh, can I walk away? And girl, as soon as I leave the message, it's gone.
Yeah,
I
Do you
forget
have
to.
I
red
get it.
receipts on?
I don't have red receipts on.
That it keeps
you
me
honest.
accountable.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I've just
Yeah.
opened it. I have to respond.
Yeah, I feel like that's you're a very the accountability. Like you treat communication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I admire that
That's
about
good.
you.
Mhm.
It
Can
is
you
good.
teach me your ways, Chance?
Yes.
I need to be like that.
You'll be messed up.
B22.
I'll be your sensei.
So if people needed to get a hold of you ASAP, what do they do?
Call.
Call. Okay.
I will. Well, I guess I don't.
Like you have 1,000 notifications that say otherwise.
Those are old ones.
Photos and
voice
voicemails.
If you mean I respond to
Right.
calls.
Okay. What are your most used emojis? Are you an emoji person?
I am an emoji person. I think my
Okay.
most used one is the Oz. What do I say? Oz, as like that.
Oz?
Is the crying like streaming.
The streaming tears one?
Not the laughing crying one, just a crying one.
The sobbing one, yeah.
The sobbing one, and also the hand that goes like this.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
I guess I send that a lot.
Just
there
like
myself.
stop.
Wait, I want to know what mine
Yeah,
is.
so what are your stands?
I definitely know it's definitely salute.
Oh yeah, you love the
Ooh.
salute.
And that's like heard or like got it or
Copy.
like it will get done.
My number one is always the fuzzy red devil one. I love it. That's how I feel about everything.
Oh yeah, breath.
That's a good one.
That one.
That's a good one.
So you know how everybody has like their first screen. You said you were on AIM.
Yeah.
What was your first username?
Oh my God.
Do you remember it?
So my first username was, I was really obsessed with her back in the day, but her handle was taken. So I wanted to be J-Lo. And my birthday, 2/19, but that was taken, so I made it Jolo 2/19.
Oh,
Jolo,
nice.
2/19.
Nice.
Jolo.
Really nice.
Jolo 2/19.
I love listening to Jolo. That is so funny. I just remember this. I used to make fake usernames and be like, pretend I was Lindsay Lohan.
No. No.
Yeah.
Like you're messaging people pretending.
I
like
would
you're...
make a new username and make it as close to I was like 11. And then I would find a random person to chat and be like, help, there's paparazzi outside my window.
Oh my God.
Like, they're in the bushes. I'm hiding. And they'd be like, this isn't her. I'd be like, no, it is. Help.
It is. I'm
Oh,
serious.
wow.
Come and help me, please.
Help me. Why did
Someone
I do
random
that?
in the world?
Yeah, because AIM, like, you could find chat rooms
Chat
and then, like,
rooms,
you could click on
yes.
someone else random in this big group and then
Yeah.
DM with them privately. I should not have been doing that. We should not be doing that.
Oh my God, that was the original. That was OG social media.
Wild West of chatting.
Yeah, like yeah. Wow.
Oh my God,
What a
that's
time.
Jolo 219 is
Jolo
awesome.
219.
Jolo. What was your first username?
Turtle Guy 82.
Turtle Guy.
I loved turtles. I still love turtles. They are magical creatures.
Where
I
did
stand
82
by it.
come from?
Did you?
What? It was just a random. Turtle Guy was already taken, so I had to
Oh,
put
and they
in
give you
two
the
random
numbers. Yeah.
Do you know that turtles breathe by their butts?
Same. I'm breathing right now.
Their thing to breathe is by their butt, not their nose.
That's insane.
I've also been obsessed with recently the lore of like the giant turtles that people live on the backs of. Been looking into that lore. You know what I'm talking about?
I've been looking into that lore. Wait, are you talking about the flat earthers who believe that our planet is on a turtle?
No. There were like giant turtle islands that like
Oh.
move.
Like the lion turtle from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Exactly like that.
Whoa.
They show up in a lot of mythologies.
Really?
Aw.
Yeah. And weird enough, Stephen King in the lore of his books has a giant turtle that's like the antithesis of it. It's like
Wow.
it is scared of turtles. It's true. You can look it up.
Whoa, it
Oh,
just think
wow.
it reads
'Cause there's like
through
a-
its butt.
Benevolent turtle that created the universe.
Turtles started it all. Well,
And oh my God, I shouldn't touch it like that. I looked up my Mayan zodiac. My animal is a turtle.
Wait.
okay. And you realize, because when Chance first came on this set, there's like this picture up there near one of the radios that has a turtle on it. And I was like, you like the turtle? And he said, I do like the turtle. And I didn't know anything about you.
Am
So
I
there you
turtle
go.
enough?
Some sort of turtle club. Turtle,
Oh,
turtle.
Please.
That scene was
movie
filmed
is-
on 9/11. They came into work and they filmed that scene. That's a true fact. You guys, thank you guys so much for having me. This was so
Thank you for
fun.
being here, Chance.
But that's true. Yeah.
Please look back. Okay, Monét, can we look at your screen time?
Oh
What
my
apps are you using the most?
God. Jesus Christ, my screen time.
Okay.
Okay, before I go into it, like, what's a crazy number?
I think crazy would be for you 7.
7 hours a day on your phone? Okay, valid.
Right?
That's what you say is crazy?
I don't know, because I don't even
Is it
remember
more or
anymore.
less?
Let's see what yours is.
My daily average screen time is currently sitting at 11 hours and 29 minutes.
Wow. What are your top apps?
My top app, Instagram, for 5 hours.
What?
Messages for 4 hours. And then TikTok for 3 hours and 48 minutes.
Okay,
So
you-
what are you doing?
You're having a blast.
Not like what are you looking at reels? Are you looking through your feed? Are you looking in your Discover messages?
Do you know what I also do too? That my phone is is not on like lock. So I'll like put on a thing, like open Instagram.
And let the video go.
And then I'll like put my phone down and I'll just be somewhere else. I'll come back to my phone like 10 minutes later, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I think some of it might be that.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Because I'm not even watching that many reels. That's crazy.
Yeah.
11 hours is crazy.
That's a lot. That's a lot of hours on
my
your phone.
God.
I should look at mine.
Yeah. What's your screen time?
Yeah. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Shame me.
It's only
Let
fair.
me see.
It's
How do
only
I
fair.
remember?
If anyone's even close to 11, I'm gonna revolt.
Oh, I don't have it set up.
Yeah. No. What are you?
Why don't I have?
I have time limits set on mine.
Oh,
to
okay. Well,
keep me
that's
off of
cheating.
It is, and I don't have notifications on most of my apps.
Oh, that's good. So you don't. So you don't have the
So it
impulse to
doesn't-
be like,
Yeah, so I have to open the app to know if there's like a thing. I don't
have it set up.
what?
Whoa.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that either.
I think because when iPhone had an update, like the battery started dying really fast, and I got one of those TikToks where it's like, "Is your battery dying really fast?
Yeah.
Here's all the settings you should turn off in your little
Yeah.
phone."
And I think I just blindly turned all of those off, not realizing that it was turning that off. So, oops.
I'm at 4 hours and 57 minutes.
But you've been like working in
That's
life.
also true. That's also true.
But you be
4
working
hours.
too.
Yeah, it's just like for work, I have to be so dialed in all the time.
Yeah. No, it's
Mine's
part
been like
of it.
in person, like
In
running
person,
rehearsals
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit,
I think
I
mine
want to
would
come
be.
see this musical.
It's good.
I would love to come see
I'm really
it.
proud of it. I'll get you a ticket.
Please, no, I'll buy a ticket. I don't believe in that.
comps.
It has been so baffling how many people will not come to a show
I don't believe in that. I'm like,
without a free ticket. It is. It is.
you go out to
shocking.
dinner, you're spending $70. You can't like buy come to see my show.
That's what I'm saying.
$15,
Yeah, I
$20,
would.
yeah.
No, I would. No, yeah.
I get that. I feel like if my thing was on, it would be up there.
Yeah.
I'd be right there up with you in the
Okay.
10, 11 hours.
Thank you. That feels good, Courtney.
Yeah. Okay, what is your most played song?
Ooh.
Oh,
I mean, it's probably SZA.
Yeah.
I listen to SZA at the gym, on the bus,
What's
on
your
a truck.
favorite SZA song?
on a plane.
My favorite SZA song is "Broken Clocks" from Control.
Sure.
I love Control. My favorite's Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore's a great song.
That was my first song I ever heard of hers.
Great
and
song.
I love her stuff, but it remains my favorite.
She's one of the nicest. She is so fucking sweet.
And she's so funny.
She's so funny.
She's
She's so
online.
dope. Obsessed. She's
is
online.
hilarious.
She's probably at 12 hours a day, I would imagine.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She's also
at
kind.
least.
She's really sweet. I met her. I was going to ACL, Austin City Limits, 2022 or 2023, one of those years. And I'm on the plane. I'm sitting in my little seat. I just scrolling on Instagram like we do. And then I am looking through stories and hers pops up. And I'm like, I'm holding the thing. I'm like, that looks like a plane. Is this a Delta plane? And I was like, wait, I saw someone with that outfit on. And I turned back, sitting 2 seats behind is SZA sitting in her seat. And I was like,
Oh my god.
so then I texted my assistant Patty. I was like, Patty, SZA's on my plane. I was like, what do I do? He's like, say hi to her. I was like, I can't say hi to her. That's
You gotta
so
say
annoying.
hi.
I was like, Monét, just say hi. I was like, I'm not gonna say hi to her. That is so annoying. Ew. I'm not gonna be that gross, annoying person.
Yeah.
So we land in Austin, and I got off the plane. I was like, you know what? She's gonna come out shortly. Let me just at least say hello. So I get by the ticket counter, and I see her coming. And I go, hey, my name is Monét. I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm coming here just to see you headline at Austin City Limits. I'm so excited to meet you. She goes, Monét. She's like, me and my team, we knew that was you. We're like, we love you. And I was like, oh my God.
Wait, that's nice.
Yes. And she was like, oh my God, let me know if you need anything. I was like, no, I have tickets. Me and my friends, we have tickets. We're all good. And she was like, well, here, take my assistant's number. And she was like, they'll bring you up so you can watch it in VIP. So you have to like, whatever. So,
Oh,
and
that's so
she's
cool.
literally so kind. At the baggage claim, she walked over to me to introduce me to her assistant. Like, she is the nicest fucking person ever.
A dream.
So sweet.
That's
She
like-
watches Smosh, I think.
Does she?
She reposts shit all the time.
Oh yeah, because Angela on our cast went
Yeah.
viral for this like I need to calm down, I'm an adult thing she said on her show.
She reposted
And
the
SZA
Adderall thing too.
Yes, she did. You doing that Eddie, raw.
Eddie.
Oh my God, that's crazy. The crossover is nuts. We're all connected.
We are.
Oh, that's
Just like the
beautiful.
World Wide Web. Monét, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
That was really good.
What's going on in the world right now for you? Anything you're looking forward to? Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'm on tour. I'm doing my High Heels Bad Knees comedy tour.
Yes.
Going across the United States, like the contiguous United States. And we're doing Europe and stuff next year. So come just check it out. Go to monéexchange.com to get tickets. And I'm chronically online, as you can see.
Yes, we've
On
learned.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. No, not Facebook. What am I?
MySpace.
Excuse me.
MySpace,
Excuse me.
Facebook, MSN,
AIM.
Yahoo Answers.
Just check me out. wherever.
DisneyChannel.com.
DisneyChannel.com.
Yes, check us out there.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you are streaming. You're doing all the things.
All the things.
Throw a penny and you'll find Monét online.
Literally.
And then Chance, anything you want to shout out?
Shout out Turtles. Shout out that Lilo and Stitch game.
Oh, the sandwich game.
The sandwich game.
Yes.
And shout out to my mother. Hey, Mom.
Hey,
Yes. I love it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today on URL. I hope you leave the internet feeling better than when you opened it today. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.